Alright, hey guys, Pax here, welcome back to another deck showcase. In this deck showcase, we're going to be going over Snorlax EX. If you guys are new to my channel, I consider liking and subscribing so you don't miss out on Pokemon Pocket content. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So Snorlax EX, this guy is rather interesting. Pretty good HP in my opinion for basic, especially with his ability. And then looking over here, his attack, pretty nice. The main downside is, look at that, 4 energy. This guy is very slow, very low accurate, but yeah, we shall see how he performs in this video. This is a deck right here. It's also in the bottom left, and of course we're pairing him with Giratina. Giratina is amazing getting passive energy. We got Poison Bar for chip damage, as well as Big Malasada and Poke Center Lady just to help Snorlax stay awake. Yeah, this guy is narcoleptic. I'll explain all the card choices as the video progresses, but yeah, let's get right into the first battle. All right, here we are in our first battle, going second. This is against the Primarina EX solo deck. And again, if you guys are new to my channel, how these deck showcases usually work, I'm going to do at least 3 battles. First one's a solo battle just to get the feel for the deck, and the next 2 are PvP. One's going to be in casual and the other one's going to be in ranked. And yeah, I'm not really looking forward to rank, but we shall see how this performs. Yeah, Snorlax, quite debatably one of the worst EXs from EV Grove in my opinion. The main downside is the energy. Like, the energy is crazy. For now, I'm just going to chill like this. I'm just going to do this. So Poison Barb, do that. Feeding the bench, because we have Ilma. So with Ilma, hopefully you'll see her later. Damn, okay, so nice. Okay, Poplio's song, try to make Snorlax fall asleep, but this guy, yeah, he can't. Only he can make himself fall asleep, but yeah, Ilma, amazing trainer card, especially with Snorlax in my opinion, because as you can see here, put one of your colorless Pokemon that has damage on it into your hand. So this is pretty good because essentially this Snorlax right here, his primary role is to be a tank. So he tanks, also with Poison Barb, amazing pairing, doing a bit of damage once the opponent attacks. And afterwards, once this guy is built, use Alima, and yeah, the Summon, and then we have Malasada right here. He'll 10 damage and remove a random special condition from your active Pokemon. After attacking, he should only have Sleep as his condition unless he gets poisoned. But for now, just end our turn. Very slow. But on the bright side, in a couple turns, this guy will be fully built. Damn, yeah, this guy cannot sleep. This guy, only he can make himself fall asleep. Okay, interesting. Okay, perfect. We did get Giratina, which is pretty nice. So we can start passively building up Giratina right now. But on the bright side, next turn we can just attack, so this is good. Okay, he just keeps on singing, man. What is this? This bot might be pretty smart. But at the same time, he's probably getting horrible luck. Because, alright, so the main draw here, the issue is that you can't retreat if your Pokemon hasn't taken any damage. So this guy didn't take any damage. Can't use Alima. On the bright side, I could use Professor's Research. Okay, nice. So I can just do this now. I'll just do that, and look at that. Okay, Snorlax and Giratina are built. Perfect. Okay, yeah. So this guy's awake, sure. But we need him. We need something to happen. Like, that's what we really need. Okay, Primarina is out. Only fed. Okay, yeah, Primarina's only going to do 80 damage. Okay, damn. Not going to kill, but this is good because it doesn't matter. As long as this guy survives, this is perfect because we have Alima. Alright, here we go. This is where it gets serious. So we do this. So up against Snorlax, Giratina is more of a liability given it's recoil, but yes, this is good. So let's do this. Might as well put another Snorlax down just in case. And this attack. There we go. 130 damage. Not gonna kill. And again, the main drawback is 1, the energy, and 2, the ability. Attack ability right here. Pokemon is now asleep. Okay, never mind. He just gets heads. Okay. Yeah, keep in mind, it is a coin flip, which is pretty good. So essentially, you don't really need to have Big Malasada or PC Lady. It really depends on yeah, your luck and how you feel. Also, if you guys are curious why I ran 2 Big Malasadas instead of 2 PC Ladies, I feel like Big Malasada is a lot more versatile. Because given this scenario, let's say Snorlax is asleep. To wake him up, I either have to PC Lady or Big Malasada. And keep in mind, once using PC Lady, it's a supporter card, so you can't use any other supporter cards that turn. But looking at this, I do want a Cyrus. So I feel like in this scenario, Big Malasada is a lot better, given that's an item. And I could pair it with Cyrus, so yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Might as well start feeding the Snorlax EX and his attack. Much expected, I mean, it is a Snorlax. So Snorlax, Kabigon, as the Japanese call him. Yes, he is the gluttonous Pokemon. Okay, he is asleep, but it doesn't even matter. Like, at this point, I could just retreat out of him. Giratina's built, Ilima, Big Malasada, PC Lady. So, like, there's really nothing he could do. All right, I'm not asleep anymore. That's perfect. Okay, so it's basically GG. So now, I mean, yeah, very straightforward deck, but again, very slow. So I feel like in rank, like in higher tier ranks, it's gonna be a pain to use this. Like, in all my weekly meta reports, I haven't heard this guy at all, and that's for a good reason. Because like I feel like he isn't really that viable, but nevertheless, still fun. I feel like you're still gonna have some usage towards the early/mid rank, but overall I feel like this is one of those cards that will easily get replaced. But yeah, we shall see how this card performs in PvP. All right, here we are in PvP going second. Alright, this is pretty good. We also have Dawn. Dawn is pretty good because, again, Giratina gets passive energy. Okay, damn. I was gonna say feeding Dawn will make it so that Snorlax gets out a lot faster, but okay. Hell of a blue ball, but yeah, next battle. Alright, next battle, going first. Alright, so this hand could be a little bit better. Alright, we are going against an EV deck. We might be screwed, I'll be honest. This is not looking good. I'm a red card next turn. Actually, screw, I'm a red card right now. We do have Mars, which is pretty nice. But this is not looking good. This is ideally not what you want. Okay, all he did, Professor's Research, put down another EVEX. Yeah, okay, we gotta get very lucky with our card pulls. Sabrina, believe in the heart of cards. Just, yeah, Mars, and just believe. Because he could just mess me up. He could get LEAFEON EX out. But, okay, this is all we could do. This is the main downside of this deck, is that you could brick like this. Like, you could just have horrible RNG. And again, you either want either 2 copies of Snorlaxes or a Giratina on your field turn 1. Okay, damn. Yeah, he evolves into LEAFEON EX, puts down all his EVs. Very low, but the cool thing about Snorlax is that he, at the end of your turn, he does heal 20. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so, damn. Honestly, at this point, this is kind of awkward because I already fed this guy 1 energy. Screw it, I'm gonna commit to this guy. This might be stupid, but we shall see. PC Lady, he's getting pretty bad RNG. All EVs are out, but he only has 1 card. So, okay, we need 2 more turns. We need to stall for 2 more turns. The good thing is that this LEAFEON cannot attack next turn, so it really is up to RNG. I feel like this gameplay is kind of fitting, given Snorlax, given Snorlax in general, like, very slow, and it's very awkward to play, in my opinion. I mean, he is kind of an awkward Pokemon. I mean, literally a roadblock in the first game. Right, might as well place this Giratina down. Snorlax is built next turn. But yeah, very slow. This gameplay is very slow. Honestly, the more I look at this guy's eyes and just like him in general, the more I kind of want like a full-size Snorlax like plushie. Because imagine like a beanbag of Snorlax. That probably exists. Someday I'll get it. But yeah, that's definitely my wish list. Honestly, looking at his belly, I've been looking at his belly, like this picture on my other monitor for like 30 minutes at this point. Man, look at that belly, man. I just want to feel that belly. I want to feel the texture. I just want to touch that. You know, I'm like Diego Luna with Jabba, like the actor for Andor. A lot of interviews, he's like, man, I just want to feel Jabba's texture, just to feel his body. That's basically me as I'm getting destroyed by this LEAFEON. But yeah, look at that. Doesn't even matter. Played the long game and it works out to our favor. The main downside is that we do have to mouse out this turn. Because a 10 HP difference means a lot. Because looking at this, LEAFEON does 90 damage. After this turn, I'm going to be at 100. So for now, just do this. And this is great, because if this guy survives next turn and can still attack, Sabrina. I just Sabrina one of his other guys, and then GG. And it doesn't even matter. I mean, I can one-shot everybody, but if he does evolve into something tanky, then please get heads. It'll be huge. Okay. There's still a chance. One more coin flip, but pretty scary because yeah, this is not good. But on the bright side, if this Snorlax can attack next turn, I can just start building this Giratina, and we're still pretty much set. Never mind. Yeah, that was the one card that could have messed me up. He EV bagged. And what's he gonna do? Yeah, that's exactly enough. Damn, that's pretty rough. But on the bright side, I mean, he has no cards. So, yeah, he kind of bricked. And Giratina, in a couple turns, he should be able to attack. Screw it, I'll Poison Barb this Snorlax right here. And just that. And this is good. No cards. He has no cards. If he Sabrina's me, I got Ilima. Perfect. And then this guy can just attack. Damn, last-ditch effort. Leaf Caping and EV does absolutely nothing. Damn, GG. That's this deck in a nutshell. It's a mix of your opponent having bad RNG and this slow gameplay. Like, this is good. You know what? LEAFEON, you get to survive. I hate this EV. Choose which EV is gonna die. This guy's gonna absolutely mutilate one of those EVs in the bench. Which one's he gonna choose? Okay, Leaf Cape Eevee, of course. I went with the hard hat on. Yeah, that was pretty slow. I wonder, how many turns was that? 13 turns, okay. So not that long, but it felt a lot longer. And yeah, for the final battle, we're going to be doing it in rank. Not looking forward to it, but we shall see how it performs. All right, here we are in ranked. I'm going to chill with this. So Snorlax into active, Giratina in the bench. Hopefully I can get Dawn just to show off the combo. All right, no Dawn, but we did get Ilima, which is pretty good. The Snorlax into active can just primarily act as a tank. Beat his Giratina. Or he got a ton of EVs out. Perfect. We got red card and Mars. We're gonna mess him up royally. For now, just red card. And then for now, all we can really do is this. Broken Space Bellow. And then just like that, this Giratina is built. And yeah, we have Ilima. Perfect. Oh gosh, this is the end right here. This is where it's gonna get very difficult because he does place a Sylveon down. He is placing Sylveon just to draw some cards. Oh crap. Okay. All right, this is gonna be another slow battle. He evolved into Flareon, fed that Flareon, building up for that guy. For now, all I can really do is feed this Snorlax right here and just end my turn. I could Mars right now, but I might save it for later towards the middle to end game because he might have another copy of Sylveon EX, and with that, he can basically draw his whole deck next turn or this turn potentially. Okay, this is not good. Okay, this guy is pretty competent. He's not obeying the laws of the battle. He's not attacking, just, yeah, using Eevee just to get a bunch of energy. Oh, here we go. Shit's happening. Shit is going down. He subs in Flareon, but he has a lot of cards. He could one-shot this guy if he uses red and also Eevee bags. We shall see. If not, then, oh gosh, here he goes. Here he goes. He reds, Eevee bags. Damn, yeah, this is not good. Yeah, this is the main downside. I mean, he could have just kept up building. Like, realistically, I couldn't do anything until he was done building. This is not good. I could place Giratina down, but at the same time, I'm not going to kill this guy. So he'll kill me next turn. But look at this. We got Dawn. Perfect. So now we could do this. And then since we Broken Space Bell an extra turn, I can do this. And Giratina is still built. Look at that. This is great. So for now, just do that. Right, so Snorlax is asleep. That's pretty unfortunate, but we do have PC Lady, which is pretty nice. A lot of trainer cards. Hopefully you can get a Malasada. Okay, we need Malasada this turn. Please. Yes, okay. Okay, he messed up. This guy royally messed up. This Flareon is not built. And he tried building this guy. I don't give a fuck, because look at this. Malasada coming in clutch. Yes, removing a random special condition. Only has one. Guaranteed removal. Now is Cyrus? Yeah, screw you. You're not getting that Flareon out. And look at this. This is great. This is nice. Next turn, we're at a good position for next turn, but at the same time, this guy could still, wait, what? He's at 20 HP. Okay, so he has to use Combust. He has to use Combust eventually, but okay, this is very good. Attacking the LEAFEON, this guy's panicking. This guy is like, yeah, he royally messed up. He could have easily won in my opinion, but damn. Yeah, there's really nothing he could do. I'm just gonna PC Lady for fun. Okay, I feel like the biggest thing he could do right now is probably red card me or Mars, because Elima could come in kind of clutch potentially, because I do want to retreat. I want to retreat from Snorlax and just kind of this bully any of his Pokemon. Yes, this guy cannot sleep. This guy is okay, yeah, GG. That's, I probably would have surrendered. Like at that point, I'm like, you know what? Props to you for using a very unconventional deck, and yeah, just giving me the win. Interesting. That was an interesting matchup, because that deck he was using is pretty S tier. It's pretty meta, in my opinion. And this guy was able to keep up. Somehow, with a combination of just bad choices, he was able to keep up. That was, totally wasn't expecting this, but that kind of shows that you should never underestimate this card. This card, you don't know his potential. You don't know his true potential. But yeah, that's a Snorlax EX / Giratina EX deck. Overall, after playing him, I can safely say he's probably C tier. Yeah, like, very fun, but again, very slow, very sluggish to play. And given my last battle, realistically, my opponent should just have kept on game build, because there's really nothing I could have done if the Snorlax into active spot didn't sustain any damage. Because yeah, my main strategy for that is to Elima, and Elima only works if that Pokemon has damage done onto it. So he could have just got everyone fed, got both Flareons fed, got LEAFEON fed as well, and just sweep the game. But yeah, that guy made a pretty bad decision, and overall, I should have probably lost the battle, but yeah, I'll take the win. And yeah, that was the deck showcase. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want more. This might be the last deck showcase for the Eevee Grove meta, because keep in mind, by the time I'm uploading this video, the new booster set should be coming out relatively soon. And yeah, with that being said, consider liking and subscribing, because I'll definitely be making videos once the new booster set drops. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.